Welcome back, Weather Kingdom. I just want to give you guys a quick live stream update. I will be out for the most of the evening. I will be actually in the area of New Jersey where the heavier snowfalls will be. If you guys, I will be around I-78 over here. So where some of the heavier totals are. But I do want to give you guys a morning update on what has happened. So that burst in the morning of snow actually brought a good amount. We had a solid we did see some reports up to 2 to 3 to even 3.3 inches in many areas. We even had, township here of 3 inches. There were some spots of 3 inches. So about a mostly 2 to 3 inch morning event. And a lot of people were saying only like 1 to 3 back in here. But I have to say, I think this is going to overperform, especially in the next coming hours. And I think even along the New Jersey and New York coast is going to overperform. We have seen this as of the radar this morning, and the models did predict a lull in the activity, but it is quickly getting filled back in, and our nor'easter is also beginning to develop right into this region here. We got a nor'easter, we got that rain band starting to pivotal, we got that back onshore breeze right into Florida. You can easily see what is going on here, and we're getting all this precipitation kind of slamming into the Carolinas coast and the Delmara. Okay, so as we keep taking a look at this, what this is actually going to be doing here, I just want to say is this coastal low in here is going to continue to track in this region, right? But as it continues, it's going to continue to pull the Atlantic moisture in it. So I do expect the rain rates here going to be really heavy. Some of this rain coming down here is probably really heavy, even back into, New Jersey. And I think even Long Island, Providence, Boston, Long Island, even these areas here, I think your best shot for the heaviest snows are going to be right in here, you guys. I think these are going to be the best of the snows, where your heaviest banding is going to be. I have noticed here, it was about 11 o'clock, and look at all the banding compared to now. We have kind of grew quite a bit of more snow, and you can easily see more expanding snow. We also see something that developed this morning is thanks to the metal streaks of the wind shear, it's actually creating some moderate to heavy snow bands outside of the main snow. So right here I just circled in Philly, Trenton, we've been dealing with a few hours of pretty moderate snow, probably an inch, an hour and a half or so, and this has continued to escalate, and I do think this is going to continue to escalate. One thing I do notice here is we're really starting to fill in the moisture back into Washington, and these areas of the mid-Atlantic here. We're really starting to see some of the precip build in, some of the snow back into Washington, and this is going to continue to pull its way. But where do I think right now the analysis is going to be, where this is going to set up of your cutoff line is going to be somewhere right into here. I think it's going to be, this is like your cutoff line. So I think anyone here is nothing. I don't think no really snow. So I'm going to put none. But I think this is where your accumulation is going to start. I think if you guys are in this region here, this is probably going to be your like 1 to 3. I think this is actually going to be like your 1, 2, 2, actually, 1 to 2 inches here. And then I think here is going to be your 2 to 4 right into the Lehigh Valley here. And this is actually going to go right into the border of New Jersey into these regions. Minus under here, don't mind that. But then I think we're going to have a spot here of maybe even 4 to 6 inches. I think that's going to kind of run right in New York and these regions here. And then I think here's going to be your 6 plus back up in here. I think this is how my snowfall forecast would be if it was me. But I just can't promise anything just yet. But according to radar, we're building it in pretty well here, so I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident on what's going to happen here. The snow is building though. Some of it's lightening up actually where I'm actually going, but the snow from the southern parts are quickly intensifying and things are getting underway pretty quick here across the region. I do expect this to continue to spread out and soon begin its attack into the Northeast with the snow. If you guys are brand new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. I hope everybody's having a great and wonderful afternoon. So I'm kind of talking here rather quickly. We're kind of discussing everything here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. All right. I hope everybody's doing well in this lovely afternoon. So, some other things I want to take a look at is the analysis. So, I'm going to get a little website quickly. I've been looking at the website. I want to quickly get some things popped up.
The snow in the evening is not excessive. Yeah.
Just give me one moment.
So, but that's a good question. Is it cold enough for a snow accumulation? Not that.
All right. Let me get this all set up here. All right. Let's go take a look here. Okay. Okay, just one moment. Let me get this all set up here. So infrared sensor. I'm getting some data here. Obviously, so we got 31, 32, 33. All right, that looks good. I want to look for some the medium half. There's a lot of stuff on this, so okay. I want to look for something here. Just give me 1 second. I'm taking a lovely look. Precipitation. Okay. So wind and temp data. Turbulence. I'm watching the radar. I'm looking for the... Precip, no. Okay, that's not gonna work. So that's our front here. Alright, give me 1 moment. We're just quickly taking a look here. So, okay. Let's take a look at the brand new HER model as of the latest data. We got 17Z coming out. Let's take a nice look here. What is going on in the latest hour of the HER? So when we take a look from 16Z to 17Z, we got a little bit different here. So this is 17Z. I'm not going to move it. This is... Okay. Okay. And then this was last run. Yeah, look at that. Everything is a little bit more pushed. That means a little bit better confidence. But look at that, you guys. This is that latest thinking from 16Z, 17Z. Oh, look at that. About the same total snow accumulations. Boom. I expect this to be some heavy snow too. A nice burst and then some windier conditions. But we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Snow continues to spread.